So their question, following up from last week. So last week they had questions about an angelic connection, and we kind of talked about that. Elaine, can you remind me of the name of that angelic connection? But they don't mention it here, but I don't know if that's significant. But maybe Jonathan, you can place it in the chat as well if you need to know. So they said they're connected with the angelic collection, and they would like to know, are there anything Angelic Collective wants to offer them? And are there anything that I have to offer in return for this universe?
Okay, and it's Janica and it's a he, right?
Janaki He, born in 2005, and
2005. Okay.
we spoke last week with their angelic connection as well.
Okay. That's two names. So the anticipation. Let's see. So as we're landing here, so yeah, he's connected with the Angelic Collective. So they're high vibrational in service. And so, yeah, they just want him to know that he's doing really well and that he can speak to them like all the time and ask for help. That's really important because the more he talks to them, to the angelic collective, the angel that he needs, the high vibrational being, what we call angels on earth, the high vibrational beings that he needs will step forward and help him. So they're in service. And so if he calls on them, for example, maybe 1,000 show up, or maybe 10 show up, or maybe one shows up. But the amount doesn't matter because it's like a one, because they're in the oneness. So, but in terms of like the angel, there's an archangel that has stepped forward for him right now, and that's Archangel Ariel and Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is like a messenger, and then Ariel has a message, and they just want to say that, well, that they love him. They love him, and they're very proud of him. Yeah, they love him. They really want him to remember them while he's on earth. And they're going to help him with his communication. So that's Archangel Gabriel. He's going to help with communication. And then Archangel Ariel just wanted to really bring in the loving presence so that he really feels it in his body, so that he really feels the love and the honoring in his body. And those are the main two that have stepped forward for him right now. And they may change as what he needs to change. So say he wants to do something that would require another kind of talent or another expression, then the team will come forward for that to help him. But the more he connects through the heart to his higher self, and his higher self is part of the angelic collective, then he'll feel more at ease in on earth, and he'll feel more comfortable in his body, and he'll be able to be in his body more grounded, because it's very high to be a high vibrational being, to come into the density of earth and to come into an earth body. But the more he's grounded in his earth body, connected to Gaia, to the new earth, that's going to be a lot easier to connect to Gaia and the new earth. So we're seeing like he's got some pain in his teeth and his jaw, on the upper jaw. So they're just gonna bring in a healing. They're just gonna bring in a healing team for his teeth and his jaw and his gums, and it's the upper on both sides. And so this can be for anybody as well, because there's always so much tension in the jaw and the teeth on Earth. So that's like a common clenching, because there's so much kind of scary things. I want to say terror, but I don't want to scare anybody, but scary things. So lots of things to process on Earth and Earth's density, but Earth's shifted, so the shift happened. So connecting through your heart to your higher self is going to help you stay in that 5D new Earth connection, which will actually make your whole nervous system feel better. And it will be easier to manifest. It will be easier to express yourself, speak your truth, and then also connecting to your higher self. So, and that's why Eckhart Tolle calls it the deep eye, because he doesn't want people popping out of their bodies. Like on Earth, we have to be with our higher self, but in our body. And our higher self, depending on who our higher self is, high vibrational being, you have access to that on Earth. So just clearing his nervous system at the back, um, just clearing his nervous system. So we're just putting kind of like a pin at the back of the nervous system to just kind of really have the flow state in his nervous system. And we're seeing some blockage in his third eye, so we're just going to clear that. So, but this can be again for anybody. So we're just clearing the third eye. So if you feel like you ever have any tension in your head or headaches or migraines, that's the third eye. So we're just going to clear it really gently and softly. Nothing has to be harsh. It can be soft and gentle releases, like spirals kind of going up to divine presence. You kind of see it that way, or source if you prefer that word. So we're just seeing the third eye kind of, because that's what everybody's, as soon as 5D happens, everybody's third eye opens. And so then it's like whatever blockages have been in the third eye also need to be witnessed and released. So we're just seeing that there's some filters there. So we're just releasing them just very gently. And then if there's anybody that's watching, that this is for them as well. So, and this is always with your higher self. So it's always for your highest good. So I'm just going to clear. And then Archangel Gabriel, he's the messenger, and he came forward and he says, you can speak your truth, you can communicate. So they're just like, he's got like a trumpet. He's like, just, I don't know, play the trumpet. Like, just do things for fun, to really express yourself, bring yourself out, and then, maybe, yeah, if you want to play a trumpet. Archangel Gabriel said, they'll be there with you. So, yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, that's good. So the big thing is they're just helping is just to be in the body, embodying the body. So it's very hard, especially before Earth shifted to 5D, to be in the Earth body. So be like very hyper feeling, or very like, I want to run, I want to get out of my body. I feel very hyper, but now we're just helping kind of ground in the body. New Earth is like at least 500 on the Hawkins consciousness scale. So you're just at that heart level. And then the body will feel very good, and the body will feel very nurtured and very safe. So, and then just staying at that frequency, then it's very easy. It's like the higher self is like right there. You don't have to phone and then wait, for the message to come. It's like, right, the higher self is right there at 5D. So, yeah, third eye is better, and nervous system is better. And then just releasing the body, releasing the shoulders. And then, of course, the jaw will feel a lot better, and the teeth and the gums. Yeah. All right. So I think that's good. Thank you.